Hello? Ozzy, you gotta stop ripping your shirts, dude. Marshall, Ozzy, UXO guy, Samantha, Daki, Asumana, Samantha, I already said Samantha. Card Shark, Fresh Rolls.
Now,
Goodness.
sing the berries and cream song. Go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Good afternoon, Card Shark. A good afternoon to you. Hello everyone, welcome in. Let's get some lights on in here. Thank you for that, Tangia, Card Shark, Clapton, Cat Lady. What are you all doing here? There's so many people. We just got started. This is nice. It's nice to see you all. Thanks for being here. Whoa, 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 VIP badge. What is this beautiful gift? You got that VIP badge like weeks ago, Clapton. Where you been, dude? Actually, I don't know that it was weeks ago. It was that day that both you and, was it you and Tia that went off like mad lads? I don't know. There was one day where you went a little mad with generosity, and here's the thing. You probably deserved, no, you definitely deserved to have that VIP badge like ages ago, but I am actually terrible at remembering that it even exists. So every once in a while I have this brain fart where I go, oh wait, this is the thing I can do. And then, you know, a couple people get them in the moment. So he caught me at a moment where my memory decided to work. Hello, Skits. Hello, Laurel. Ah, goodness, that's delicious. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. We're going to throw a couple of pogos, also known as corn dogs, but we call them pogos, in the air fryer for lunch. Then we're going to talk about some stuff, do some updates, and then we're going to make some maple butter bars. Essentially like a shortbread with a creamy maple top to it. I'm super excited. They look delicious. I've never made them, but I'm confident they're going to be everything I want them to be. How's everyone Stardewing today? I have not Stardewed yet today, but I did play for several hours yesterday. I started a new farm. Just good. I freaking love Stardew. I love Stardew Valley. What a good game. Also, I posted my Stardew Valley cake yesterday on Twitter because there was the update released yesterday. And it popped off. The tweet popped off. It's still going today. We got some views on that tweet. Let me tell you. It's doing good and well. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Got lots of eyeballs. I think we're at 120,000 views on it. I got real lucky with the timing is what happened. I got very lucky with the timing that I put it out. Luck or strategy? I don't know, you know? That was a bar of butter covered in maple syrup. I mean, it could be, I guess, but I think what we're gonna make is gonna be better, Ozzy. Museman, hello, how are you? Happy Wednesday, my dudes. It is a stunning, thank you. Thank you. It was the top and then second place tweet that was showing up when you clicked on the like trending topic of Stardew Valley. So that's kind of cool. Stardew the chill game of all chill games. It's true. It's the chillest. So is there a stream every day this week for Maple Week, or did I just luck into a Wednesday stream? You just lucked into a Wednesday stream. We were gonna make the maple butter bars on Monday, but the McGriddles took a little longer than expected, and I was PMSing, so I just decided to only make the McGriddles on Monday, and decided to just schedule in the maple butter bars for today, which was a good call. It's a good call. Minus the PMS. Yeah, you know, not so fun. Not so fun. Yesterday was a rough day. It was first day of Shark Week. I spent pretty much the whole day sitting on the couch reading, and then I moved to my office and played Stardew Valley. So it was good and chill, and I liked it. I appreciated your message, UXO guy. It made me laugh. But also the sentiment was very nice. Anyways, we're live on a Wednesday. How's everyone doing? How's your week going? How you feeling? Do a little check-in. I, as previously mentioned, am on Shark Week, so I have been having some moments of not so much fun, but it seems to have leveled out right now, so we're good. And I'm excited to make some maple butter bars. Eating some Jell-O. What kind of Jell-O? I purchased some glazed lemon scones today. Yum! Oh wait, hold on. I just remembered that there was a delivery that happened and I didn't go and pick it up from the front door, so let me do that. All right, what is this? And what is this? Oh, this one's for James. Okay, all right. I'm gonna put this over here. This one's for me. Could it be a book? It might be a book. Listen, we're doing a birthday thing. My birthday is in a week and a week and a half. It's on March 30th. And for my birthday, we've set up a section of the Throne wish list that is all books. 35 books for my 35th birthday. And the books have started to arrive. The books have started to arrive. So yeah, as of yesterday, there were 10 books that had been ordered from the 35. 2 of them are partially funded as well now. And my friend actually sent me the 11th book yesterday. So we have 11 out of 35 books purchased. Huge. Like way more than I actually thought we were gonna get. So super exciting. But I don't want to unwrap them. So I'm gonna save them for next week. We're gonna do a whole stream of me just unwrapping my book presents. So the ones that I know are books, I'm putting them aside. This one here, I don't know if it's a book or not, so I'm gonna open it because I think it might be something else from the wish list that isn't. Actually, I can check because I think I'll get an email that tells me it's been delivered. Payday is tomorrow. I mean, I just want to reiterate that there's like no pressure to anyone. But if you want to send me a book, that's cool. I'm not going to say no. There are, all of the books are set up for crowdfunding. So even if you just want to throw a couple dollars at one of them, that's all very helpful too. So anyways, exciting days over here. Lots of deliveries happening to the house. Okay, I still haven't gotten an email to say that something's been delivered. I just don't think this is big enough to be a book. Clapton! All right, Clapton finished out the crowdfunding for the other 2 books that were partially funded. Clapton, thank you so much. Yay! Okay, that's 13. That's 13 books on the way. Oh my God.
Norwegian Herring asked me, today we need a poem about self-care. Use warm and positive metaphors.
Like
In a forest deep and still, a stream whispers gently, urging the pebbles to cherish every ripple, a reminder to the soul. Flow softly, embrace your pace. Sunlight filters through the leaves, kissing the earth, a golden embrace telling hearts to bask in their light, to grow and bloom. Like trees, we stand tall, rooted in self-love, reaching for the sky in our own time, a dance with the wind, strong, resilient, beautiful. Self-care, a journey of nurturing, a path of becoming.
Oh, I love that. Herring, that might be the best one yet. I know you've had some, like, you know, there's been some funny ones, but that's the best one yet. My favorite part of that was where it talked about, like, when it made the tree reference. The tree reference growing at its own pace. I think that resonated. That resonated. Embrace your pace. Yeah. See? Oh, I love it. Good choice, Herring. Thank you for that. All right, everyone. I'm gonna open this box. I do think it might be a book, actually. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what it is. If it's a book, I will add it to the book pile. It could be a book. It is a book. It is a book. All right, I'm gonna put it over here and I'll open it again. I'll open it again next week. All right, so 13 out of 35 books. That's incredible. That's incredible. We're also gonna have a, if you weren't here when we talked about this before, I'm finishing up my office. I've got all the stuff to do it now. Well, most of the stuff to do it now. There's like, all of the stuff related to like my computer setup, we'll have to also get some of that stuff, but that's later. But everything for the bookshelf portion, the back wall of the office, we've got all the lumber and whatnot. And once I have that all set up, I'm gonna have one whole shelf that'll just be community gifted books, which I think is really fun. Wolves of the Kala is really good. That's the Dark Tower, one of the Dark Tower ones, right? Oh yeah, I see. I see. That's one of the ones that just got funded. Good. We have well, the first 5 of that series are on their way. A lot of the ones that are on that list are, so for Christmas, my friend and I did that like gift exchange. We did the 12 days of Christmas, but book themed. And so half the days we gave each other books. And I think, sorry, I'm looking at the books she gave me. I think 4 of them, no, 3 or 4 of the books that she gave me are the first of a series. So I put the rest of the series on the list. So if you're wondering why there's like the second book but not the others, it's because I already have the first. I got it for Christmas. Are you one of those who are able to read multiple books at the same time? Yes, but I don't usually have more than one physical book on the go. I will typically have an audio book, a Kindle book, and a physical book on the go. And they're not usually too similar in style, so I don't the stories aren't getting like mixed up in my brain. Still processing some things, but otherwise doing good. Taking time for myself and sleeping a lot at night. Had pizza for lunch and listened to music for a few days while going out and about with my mom. Today's a good day. Good stuff, Marshall. Good stuff. All you can do is take it one day at a time. As Sir David said, embrace your pace. And by Sir David, I mean the AI version. As the computer man said, embrace your pace. Oh, and sometimes, you know what, actually, sometimes I have two audiobooks on the go. Because I borrow books through Libby, which is like the library app. So I get, sometimes a book will come available there. So right now I have 2 audiobooks on the go. And I actually have 2 Kindle books on the go too. Yeah, I can read a lot of books at once. Yeah. Am I thrown off? You know, you're coming in with a lot of hype energy, and I appreciate that. I don't know that I can quite match the energy right now, Ozzy, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Another Libby user, yes. I love Libby. Maple Week, Maple Week, Maple Week. Hi, Jen. Yeah, I love Maple Week. I love Maple Week. I love Libby. I love books. I love reading. Life's good. I'm out of it. All right, let's cut up some carrots to go with these pogos for lunch. Carrots and cucumbers, perhaps. All right, carrots. Cucumber. What if we did a little cucumber salad? Let's do a little cucumber salad. Hello, Tia. Doing good. How are you? We're just prepping a little lunch and then we're gonna make some maple butter bars. Bought Hotel Renovator the other day. It's basically House Flipper in hotel form. I named the hotel Beans. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, that sounds like a great game. I love the idea of that game. How are you, Tia? How's your Wednesday going? How's your week going? Got gas station simulator. Are these all part of the Steam sale? Why are we relaxing by doing jobs? True. You raise a good point. I get off my job to go and play Job Simulator. Relax, got some days off work? Oh, hell yeah. Good. All right, we're gonna make a little cucumber salad. I don't know if any of you have had this before. I think I got it in like a HelloFresh meal one time. And so I've been making my own version. It's really good and easy. Gotta go help make dinner. What are you making for dinner? This is just a little simple syrup. Oh, I guess I could have used maple syrup. Really played into that Maple Week thing, but we didn't, so oh well. Got a little bit of Kewpie mayo. Make salad? Hell yeah. I like the Simpsons episode where Bart and Lisa wanted to do virtual gardening instead of helping Marge in the garden. I haven't seen that episode. We stopped watching. Not because we lost interest, but just, or like, it wasn't a conscious choice, it just happened. Indian spicy cabbage. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. My fiance doesn't understand Sims because of that. He's like, why don't you just do the real laundry instead of game laundry? Well, because one requires me to get up and like move around and the other does not, so duh. All right, a little vinegar. What kind of vinegar do we want to use? Ooh, maybe a little balsamic. Do a little, just a little splash of balsamic vinegar. think it's the episode where Homer enters a chili contest. Okay. I think we watched up to season 6, maybe? I think we were partway through 6. And then we got pulled away to other shows. Only 20 plus to go. Yeah. Yeah, no big deal. Hello, Jennifer. How's it going? Come on, there you go. I vividly remember that episode and the wooden spoon burning in a chili. These maple bars look interesting. Yeah. It's so tasty and delicious. Have you used Canopy as well? No, I've never heard of Canopy. Thing my library offers that lets you stream classic movies. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look and see if it's available to us. Your salad looks nice. Mine is just going to be simple carrot, cucumber, tomatoes, radish. Classic. I mean, this is very simple. It's literally just cucumbers with dressing. Very, very simple, but also really nice and refreshing. I change up the dressing though, depending on the day. Sometimes there's a little bit more of this or a little more of that. How classic are we talking? Good question. What constitutes a classic movie? Ever made crushed cucumber salad? No. I added a little water because I'm finding the dressing may be a little overpowering. So we're just gonna let this soak in here and then we'll drain it and then eat it. So it's like a quick pickle, but not quite like a quick pickle. Lay the boots down, as they say. What? Do people say that? What does that even mean? Who's they? Enjoy your dinner, Tia. Thanks for popping in. It was nice to see you. A quickle, that's right. I don't know, Kate says it all the effing time and I have no idea what it means, but I was hoping you'd know and could explain. No, see, here's the thing. Kate is like way too cool for any of us. She's way cooler than I will ever be, so I I trust that it's like cool young person speak, but I feel like an old person sometimes. I try and decipher the things that she says. Good cozy vibes today. I needed this. Good. Welcome in. Well, happy to have you here, Museman. I needed some good chill vibes today too. We had TCM when I lived with my parents. I think the newest movie I saw was made in the 70s. Watched a lot of them old ones. TCM, like a TV channel. I feel like the end of this is not looking very nice. Turner Classic Movies. You know what? Thanks. You'd think I'd be able to put those things together in my brain? No. The answer is no. She had her first interview at my new company yesterday, and HR messaged me this morning saying I just want to hang out with her and bake something. Classic Kate. Seriously. I also just want to hang out with her and bake something. Do you think I could convince her to come visit me? Watching all the old movies on Canopy reminds me of watching movies as a kid with my grandpa, old John Wayne stuff, etc. Just brings back good memories. Showing my daughter all the classics, she hates them. I mean, imagine growing up watching the quality of movies we get nowadays and then like trying to watch like those super old movies. I can understand where it's like, you know, not so appealing. What's wrong with Northern Ontario, Canada, UXO guy? What's wrong with it? Maybe she wants to come here during the winter and see a proper winter. Not saying she didn't have that in Ireland. I actually have no idea. No idea what kind of winter she had. For one, the outside. Yeah, but we could just hang out in my house. In this really nice, cozy house that we essentially rebuilt. But also Texas would be cool. It would, you're right. What proper winter? You didn't have winter this year. Oh, Ozzy, did you not hear? Winter is here now. Winter is here now. It's minus 20 degrees outside today, and we've got more snow than we've had literally all winter. Lady X, happy Wednesday. How are you? Why don't both of you just come to Florida? Why don't we all just meet in San Diego? Operation Convince Kate to come to TwitchCon starts now. Working the PM shift again, having my coffee and enjoying the relative quiet. Good. I am also having my coffee and enjoying the relative quiet. I asked her to come to TwitchCon, but I think she's going back to Ireland for a few weeks. Ugh, going to see her family. Gross. All right, Ozzy, I'll drink some water. I'll do it. Yes. Yes, they are. Carrots aren't, though. No, because that's not a dip cup. That's for your salad. No, I'm gonna use mustard. Hello, Mooseless. All right, where's my, oh, my water's upstairs. That's okay, I'll grab a glass. I'll be like a regular human and drink out of a glass. Yeah.
#1 Rocksmith streamer who creates nothing of value.
Shane O'Brien and Brian O'Shane. That's right. Wow, there's a Twitch partner and a Twitch affiliate, Chain of Brain, Brain of Chain. A lot of titles you got there. Another book arrived today. And Clapton funded another, well, finished funding another 2. We have 13 books in total coming. I know. Did I tell you that my friend Caroline bought a book for me yesterday too? We were talking about, she sent me a recommendation for an audiobook. And then we were doing our old life updates and I told her about my library and my birthday books. So she went through and bought ninth house. They said it couldn't be done, but here he is breaking through barriers.
We had our affiliate party stream last night, and I did the first hour and a half without a microphone on, and I didn't realize it.
He was having full conversations with himself.
But like the people were in the chat like talking and like kind of along with what I was saying, so I was like, all right, well.
But then he was pointedly asking if they could hear him chewing the chips and nobody was answering. And he asked like a good like 5 times and nobody answered. And he's like, Kat, can you just pull up the stream and like tell me if they can hear the chewing? Because I don't want them to hear chewing. Pulled up the stream and I was like, they can't hear anything. You're not talking. It took me a minute to like figure it out. You had to have at least one of those moments. What makes you a streamer?
Rough stream last night. No wins. No mic.
Yeah, they're kind of an inferno unless you break them open and let them cool. They got that molten lava center. And everybody in chat just assumed it was supposed to be like that. Yep. And he had 43 viewers when I checked in. No camera, no mic. So chase your dreams, chat. We said something at the beginning of the stream. It's not our fault he ignored us. He'll still blame you though. You excited for some maple butter bars?
What they are?
These. Yeah, it's like a shortbread sort of base with a creamy maple top.
What's your goal for today? You're doing the cat tube?
Cat tube. If we get to 15,000 bits, we'll give the cats some fish tube.
Bars aren't filling.
I don't know. Maple butter bars sound absolutely divine. Is the recipe in the Discord? Yeah, I posted it last week in the recipe sharing channel. Hey, Crimson Ghost. Doing all right today. How are you? He's breathing fire. Telework day at home with the baby and wife. The wife and baby. Can't complain. Good. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. They refresh now.
Cat tube.
I forgot to turn the printer on.
Jack. Hi. Hi.
Hi! First ticket of the day! Laurel, thank you for the 1,000 bits!
Laurel, you gotta use the BitBoss bits.
Yeah, if you use the BitBoss bits, then you have a chance to get a crit.
And take down Tiny Tia. The aggressive, mad ruler, Tiny Tia.
Not exactly how I would describe her, but sure.
Oppressive lord.
Thanks, Laurel. We were wrong to think the printer would automatically work today.
That's gross. That's gross.
That was good.
All right, listen, everybody. We are setting a cold record for this day.
Yeah.
Remember
we
how
we were talking about winter earlier, and Ozzy was like, "What winter? You guys didn't even get winter." And I
sing
said,
the
"Oh, it's
berries
here
and
now."
cream song. Go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
the whole winter, like every single day, I would go live and be like, "Hey, guess what, everybody? We're setting a heat record in the recorded history. It's never been this hot this day." Well, guess what? Today we're setting a cold record in recorded history. On this day, it's never been this cold.
Here where we live. Thank you, Laurel, for that. Museman, enjoy your lurk. Too much cringe.
Where's the hype train? You already had one?
Haven't had one.
You haven't had one?
No, but it's only Laurel doing the stuff, so
Oh,
we need more people.
somebody else get in here.
Growing and my heart is glowing when raiders are here. wonderful time of the year.
Thomas Talks Tea, welcome in. Thank you for that raid. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. What were you up to today? Welcome in, raiders. My name is Kat, Cat of Whimsy. We're making maple butter bars today, but first we're taking a quick little lunch, and then we're gonna make them. Welcome to Maple Week.
My name is Borgo.
Borgo?
Yeah.
This is Borgo. Hi, Phil. You should probably still go out in shorts. You're so used to it. Well, no. I'm just going to stay inside my house and not leave. That's my plan. A micro raid. I love it. Lucky4, thank you so much. I also enjoy them. My goal here is to get this one, which is a vine plant, to like actually go across the top of the window.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You never told me about that.
I didn't think you'd mind.
Listen, I don't want our kitchen looking like Jumanji out here, okay?
One plant going over the window is not going to make it look like Jumanji.
Jumanji!
I'm doing it anyways.
Jumanji!
Borgo? No, Borgo. Very, very simple. Borgo. B-O-R-G-O.
Borgo.
Borgo.
Yeah, like from Star Trek, the Borgo. Resisting is not a good idea.
Nice to see a mic working for Chain. Hi, Realm.
Come on, chat. Laurel did 1,000 bits 4 minutes ago. Where's the hype train at?
I don't have the stuff for the topping, but I could make just the bars. Let me have a look at the stuff for the topping, because if you have like if you have something other than maple syrup, you could probably make it work. I love the fun with food and rarely follow a recipe properly parts. I'm the same with tea. Yeah, I don't, I almost never follow a recipe like it's written. Just, yep. And we do like to make a lot of silly things around here, so welcome in, get cozy. I hope you brought some tea. We're gonna make the snacks to go with the tea.
Also, don't worry, I'm not usually here.
All right, Portnoy. I don't know that I read the recipe. Speaking of not following the recipe, there's cream cheese? How did I miss that?
Didn't read the recipe?
I thought I did. But I didn't see the cream cheese. I think we might still have some, but I don't know, we'll see.
Well, chat, looks like you're not making maple bars today.
Oh yeah, look at that. Cream cheese. No, it's fine. We're gonna make it. We're just gonna, I'll sub it out with something. It's fine. We'll be fine. We're still gonna make them. I got some ideas.
It's faking a little confidence here.
Mm-mm.
Are you gonna replace it? Got it.
We're gonna replace it with Spam?
Yeah.
Thought I had some sweetened condensed milk, but no, we'll make some sort of creamy layer on top. I'm thinking sort of like a butter tart filling.
Making what?
Yeah, that's fine. This will still be different.
Just order cream cheese.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna take hours for it to get here. It'll take hours. I don't got that kind of time. I mean, I do, but like, I'm just gonna sit here. Spam works with anything. Mm-hmm. Maple butter Spam bars. Delicious.
I eat them.
No, you wouldn't. I don't think we have sour cream either. Sour cream's not a thing that we keep stocked in the house very much.
Ranch.
I'm not using ranch.
Milk. Full yogurt.
We do have some creamy feta. Feel a little salty, but I kind of like it. Just use normal cheese and say it was made in a cottage. Problem solved. Perfect. Let me see if I can find a different maple butter bar recipe. And then maybe we fuse two recipes together. Oh, possibly. I may be able to call in the parents as a rescue, in a rescue effort. Oh yeah, see, this one doesn't have any. This one just calls for butter, sugar, egg, maple syrup, flour, and half and half, which we can just use evaporated milk for. That looks good though.
Fish tubes. Put fish tubes in.
Delicious. All right, let's call my parents and see if they will come in for the rescue. Yo, is there any chance that you could bring me some cream cheese? Sure. While I'm streaming and we're gonna make something and I didn't, classic move, I didn't read the recipe. I didn't read it close enough. I thought I did. I didn't see that it needed cream cheese and I don't have any cream cheese, so. Two bars would be great. That's right. All right, if you keep the receipt, then I'll reimburse you for it. All right, thanks, Dad. Bye. All right, shout out to Dad coming in with the rescue. Means we have about 45 minutes to an hour to kill before he gets here with it, but we'll chill. I can chill. I can chill, you can chill. Chill out, chat. We can do some mise en place, get all the ingredients ready. These are the advantages of living 5 minutes away from your parents. And also having parents who think it's cool that you do this for a living. My parents are great. I'm very lucky. This isn't the first time they've had to rescue me with ingredients. They do think it's cool. My parents are uber supportive. My mom is hanging out in the chat all the time when she's not working. You will see her in the chat every time if she's not at work. Yeah, no, my parents are like #1 fans. And like I said, not the first time that my dad will have swooped in with ingredients. And actually, on those days that I do really long streams, like we make cakes for 10 hours, my dad will often come in, deliver dinner for us. Like they'll make extras of their dinner and then bring some to feed James and I, so that I don't have to make dinner. They're exceptional. I want to make bread for the first time. Only problem, hubby asked for sourdough and it looks complicated. Yeah, sourdough is not something you can just decide to make one day. It takes a little bit of time because you have to make the sourdough starter, and that's a multiple week process. And like you can absolutely start it right now, but you're not going to have sourdough bread tomorrow. Add salt to prevent the spread of salt. Add a little salt and pepper. That has to have been from a Translate the Recipe. Yeah. The bot's awake. I think I might have deleted that command. I don't have a reason for it though. I think I might have deleted it because the usernames weren't right anymore. I don't know. Either way, my parents are awesome. And my dad's gonna bring us some cream cheese, so. Must add salt. So a lot of you won't have been around when we were doing those Translate the Recipes. But there was a series we used to do, well, I think we've only done it twice, but we're bringing it back. Where the mods they choose a recipe, they have a secret chat, they choose a recipe and then they run it through Google Translate and they go from like English to French to German to Cantonese to whatever. They run it through like 10, 20 different languages and then bring it back to English. And they all do it, so I get like 8 or 9 recipes presented to me of the same thing, but they're all vastly different and complete nonsense. I'm given a list of ingredients that I need to buy, and then I have to try and decipher what the hell I'm making and how to make it. It's very fun, and all of the most nonsensical quotes from this channel are from those streams. Like, add salt to prevent the spread of salt, add a little salt and pepper. It's an odd looking maple butter bar. It's so delicious. This is a pogo. Also, I don't know why I'm eating it like this. Don't judge me. So here's the thing, Mooseliss, classic move. I didn't read the recipe. I mean, I thought I did, but clearly I didn't because it needs cream cheese and I don't have cream cheese. My dad's gonna bring some though. It's fine. It's fine. My dad's gonna bring some. He's the rescuer here. However, Portnoy, you said that you still want to make them, right? But you don't have cream cheese? Could be worse. You could truly be a psychopath and rip the breading off and eat the components separately. Yeah, I'm not that crazy. The breading does not taste good enough to eat on its own. It just doesn't. It's not that great. My wife would do that? Mm-mm. I disappear, you know where to start looking. It's always the spouse. If crime shows have taught me anything, it's that it's always the spouse. Okay, so for those of you who are tuning in for the maple butter bars, I did post the recipe in the recipe sharing channel in the Discord. If you would like to make them as well at some point. But it's from the Inspired by Charm website. Inspiredbycharm.com. Portnoy, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, check out this recipe by CompletelyDelicious.com. and sub out the filling from the original one for the one in there. And you should be able to make these. I think it'll work. I think it'll work well and be just as delicious. I'm about to ask HR a policy question about non-birth parent leave. We'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed for you, Mooseless. Did you get that question about being able to take 2 parental leaves answered yet? Or like a slightly longer one because you're gonna have 2 kids? Did that get answered yet? In case anybody missed it, Mooseless is gonna have twins. The Moose family is gonna have twins in June, I believe. Double the fun. It's taken weeks to figure out who the hell I'm supposed to ask. Oh, got it. Isn't that exciting? Okay. So, for the base, flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, butter, maple syrup, egg, vanilla extract. For the top, cream cheese, icing sugar, eggs, maple syrup, maple extract. And then it says cinnamon sugar pie crust cookies. We don't need to do that. There's already enough going on. We don't need to put cookies on top of the bars. You can, you don't have to. Hi, Vinny. Welcome in. Made the jump from 1 little angel of terror to 3. Angel of terror is the perfect way to describe children. Because of course they're little angels, but also terrifying. Perfect. We missed out on 2 under 2, so we figured we'd go right for 3 under 3. And 2 under 2 in one go. You're overachievers. That's what I'm hearing from all of this. You're overachievers. I respect it. Okay, here's what you need to know about what is happening this week on the channel. 1, today we're making maple butter bars. 2, Friday we're continuing Maple Week. We're gonna make a dinner stream, which we haven't done in a while. We're going to make pizza. We're gonna have a pizza night, but it is gonna be maple syrup pizza. So prepare yourselves. It's gonna be delicious. Friday will be a pizza stream. I'm gonna make the dough the day before so it can rest in the fridge overnight. Actually, I might even make it today so that it's like properly made for Friday. Give it two nights to rest in the fridge. And then we're also going to do a bunch of cocktails on Friday. So if any of you have some cocktail ideas, throw them in the Mixology channel in the Discord. I'd love to hear them. You can also throw them in the chat today. But we'll make a couple of different maple cocktails. And then Sunday, because you all crushed the bit goal on the first day, and by you all I mean Tia, single-handedly crushed the bit goal and the sub goal by herself. On Sunday, we're gonna do the butter tart bake along. So if you want to learn how to make butter tarts, on Sunday, in real time, step by step, I will be checking in with you. We're going to make, I'm gonna make maple butter tarts. I know maple syrup is not necessarily an affordable item for a lot of you, so we'll have the non-maple version as well. But yeah, we're gonna do that on Sunday. So I will walk you through step by step if you wanna join. Make sure you're in the Discord because that's where I'm gonna post the list of ingredients. I know I said I'd do it yesterday, but also I was kind of writhing in pain all day. So today I'll post the recipe, the ingredients you'll need. Did non-maple version hurt to say like you got all itchy? No, actually, butter tarts are not traditionally maple syrup based. Like the maple version of a butter tart is the unusual one. Butter tarts are actually like an incredibly like cost-effective dessert to make. They're inexpensive and delicious. Yeah, so my mom's recipe, we've got butter, brown sugar, corn syrup, eggs, salt, vanilla. Super easy peasy. I think for the maple version, it would probably be just subbing out the corn syrup, but I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that first because I've actually never made a maple version. So we'll see how it goes. But it's a very cheap dessert to make and it's delicious. So we're gonna do that on Sunday. And then next week it's my birthday. So we're gonna have some birthday celebrations. What do you think we should do for my birthday? I want some ideas. Get crunk, okay? I'll take that into consideration. That is the most un-Canadian phrase possible. But we're talking about butter tarts. I don't know if you weren't, I don't know if you didn't have the audio on Mooseless, but butter tarts are not usually maple. James makes you an awesome cake, like the cat one. Fortnite cake, cozy Stardew and chill. Actually, that sounds nice, Laurel. That sounds nice. I was really hoping to sand and stain my shelving so that I could get it installed this week, but I was expecting nice weather and it's like proper winter right now. Ugh. Proper winter. I hate it. Un-Canadian, what the puck you talking about, eh? That's what I was thinking. that's what I was thinking for sure. Yeah, maybe we'll do a cozy Stardew stream next week if I can get my office in any sort of order. Rips off another shirt. Why do you keep ripping your shirts, dude? Take care of your things. Day drinking and book reading. But do I do that on stream? Do you guys just want to watch me day drink and read a book? In silence? Yes, please. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say no to that. That sounds like a perfect day to me. Nice weather in Canada during Fool's Spring. Well, here's the thing, Black White Check. A week ago, I was outside in a long sleeve t-shirt, perfectly at like comfort weather level, you know? Like I was able to be outside, most of the snow was gone. This week, winter has arrived. Winter has officially arrived. I hate it. You can't tease me like that. With some lo-fi music. Yes. All right. Cat gets shit hammered and reads ASMR stream. A little late on Canada's part. I mean, it's not late for us, but it's not usually this cold. Like James said, this is actually the coldest it's ever been in recorded history on this day in where we live. But yeah, like I had like the garage door open and the driveway was clear of snow. It was wonderful. And so I was kind of expecting to have a couple of days like that this week where I could go outside and, because the thing is that I have to sand all of the pieces of wood that I bought before I can stain them. But I'm not going to sand them in the house because I'm not a maniac. So anyways, I don't know what to do. I mean, come on.
Cow love.
Metal. Hated by most, but loved by the best. Right, Hook? This is an excellent use of photo for the printer especially. I know you didn't pick it for that specifically, but it works, you know? It works. Thank you so much for the 17-month resub, for giving me your Prime. I appreciate that a lot. Appreciate it a whole heck of a lot, right, Hook? Hope you're having a good day. So hard to fight naps in this weather. It's true. Throw a tarp down in the bathroom. Call it good. Wait, Stardew would be fun to watch. Yeah, I think that's a good fun idea. My work has slowed down, so I've been napping with this back to being cozy weather. Up. Anyways, for sanding. Yeah. So here's the problem. I'm not like entirely opposed to like sanding indoors if I could somehow shut it into a space, you know? But they're 12-foot long pieces because I want them to span from wall to wall. It's about 10.5 feet long. I don't have a space in the house that I can close the door and close the vent that is big enough for me to sand. So I have to do it outside. I could do it in the garage, but like the garage isn't heated currently. So -20 is like not great. I could do like -5, you know? If it was like -5 degrees Celsius, I could probably like heat it up with the tiny little rinky-dink heater we've got in there, but it's not great. Excuse me, -20? Yeah, it's -20 degrees today. Celsius, in case that wasn't clear. Not great. It's not great. I don't love it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. That's right, Bab. That's right. Hey, Bab. Tress of the Emerald Sea got funded today. Clapton bought the rest of it. I think it dropped down to that around December. I mean, like, for winter weather, it's not unusual, but it is for this time of year. Usually we start getting some, well, you know what? It's still winter. Got pretty far in it the other night because we're doing no screens an hour before bed. Right. Remember you mentioning that somewhere. Good idea. It's a good idea. We should probably institute something like that, although every time we've tried, we've not been successful. It's our own fault. We did it to ourselves. I've heard really good things about it. I'm excited. No memes before bed. That's right. Mom said no memes before bed. Bab, you said that you read From Blood and Ash, right? Or did you only read some of it? I think I did. Okay, so there's 5 books plus a bonus book that you don't have to read, and I got it very confused with another book. Okay, so I'm on book 4 of that series. It's really good, and if you haven't read it, I think you should. I think you'd like it if you haven't read it. I'll put it on the list. Good. Good. I'm on book 4 right now, and it's nice, and I like it a lot. And then Hannah Jean Jellybean sent me the 5th one, so I'll be able to finish it. Do you think Kindle time counts as screen time? No. No, I don't. If it not if it's an actual Kindle, because it's lit up differently, so I don't think it affects your eyeballs the same way that like a phone does. But also, I use my phone as a Kindle, so I don't know that I can really speak on any of this. That's what I'm saying. My boyfriend was like trying to tell me it was against the rules. I don't think it counts because you can't do anything else on your Kindle. I think if you had the like distraction of like wanting to like open it and go look at other things, that like it's different. But the way that the Kindles are made, it's like it's lit differently, so it is meant to sort of mimic a book page. I don't count my Kobo as a screen since it's only for reading ebooks. Yeah, exactly. Like if you were going and you could like check your social accounts and stuff like that, then I think that would be a different story. But you're literally only reading a book, so I think it's the equivalent of reading a book in my brain. I want one of those Paperwhite Kindles. Yeah, I have one on my wish list because I have a ton of books in my Kindle account and I read them on my phone, but it would be really nice to just have something that wasn't my phone to read them on. So one day I will get one. That will be a nice upgrade. Plus it has the weird e-ink screen. It's not like a phone or TV. Exactly. It's the way that it's backlit. It's not the same. Mostly it's the blue light. It affects melatonin production, but I can change the light to orange. Exactly. I think they're lit very differently, so I don't think it counts. Anyways, I agree with you, Bab. I'm on Team Bab. I'm on Team Bab for this one. I'm always on Team Bab. You're right. I am also. I am also on Bab's team. Always. Okay, listen, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. You go refill your beverages, do some stretching, grab a snack, and when we come back, we're gonna start mise en placing all of the ingredients that we need. Okay? All right, I'll be right back. Hey, hello. You know that feeling Animal Crossing gave us a lot in 2020? That's what Stardew Update is doing for me right now. Good. I was having a lot of fun playing yesterday. I started a new farm. And everything was named after Sarah J. Maas characters and book references. My character's name is Aylin. The farm is Suriel's Tea Farm. My favorite thing is Jelly Jubilee. And my cat's name is Adas. So if any of you have read all of Sarah J. Maas, you'll understand those references. If you haven't, then you won't. I was trying to play Stardew modded, but it keeps crashing. What kind of mod were you trying to use? I too am on the Stardew grind. Favorite thing? Floral matter. Good. Everyone needs a cozy game. It just doesn't have to be the same for everyone. I had to update my mods. I use Nexus's mods in their Vortex app. One that adds a railway and aquarium. Whoa, that's fun. The new update has a library and a hot air balloon, which I saw. Somebody on Twitter, what's her name? Lexi Games. She was saying that she thinks that the hot air balloon is going to connect to the Chocolatier game that Concerned Ape is working on, and that is I buy into that theory 100%. If it's not real, I will be very disappointed. She's great. Yeah. She's great. Her Twitter is probably my favorite thing ever. It's big fan. I guess I could see that connection. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? My mods are Easy Fishing and Stardew Expanded. Easy Fishing, I didn't even know that was an option. The only mod I've ever used for Stardew was to add more players when we were playing with friends during COVID. Okay, fam, time to get dressed for the job interview. Wish me luck. Museman, you've got this. You've got this, you're gonna kill it. We wish you confidence. I hope it goes well. Okay, let's start getting some ingredients in bowls. I never played modded Stardew. I think it I mostly would do it for the aesthetics. Yeah. Although Easy Fishing sounds like it would be a really nice perk, because fishing in the game is like such a pain in the ass. I've been wanting to get into Stardew Valley, but I have it downloaded on my Xbox currently and made a character. However, I'm lost in what to do exactly with my ADHD brain. The way it is, and the fact that I'm a beginner with the game, it makes me unsure of what I should be doing. The game is really like it'll walk you step by step into how to play it. Like there's no, it's not meant to be a game that you beat. So there is no wrong or right way to play it. You just do what you feel like doing. And so there's like a whole section that'll give you like goals that you can work on. So like go and meet all of the characters and like get good at farming or whatever. Like there's always like little micro tasks that you can kind of assign yourself. But ultimately, the whole point of the game is to just play it however you want to play it. You want to fish all day, fish all day. You want to go mining, go mining. You want to farm, farm. Like it gives you a ton of different options for how to play it and like what goals you want to go, and like if you want to focus on being a farmer, if you want to focus on being a miner, so forth and so on. It really is like a low pressure game. And it's meant to be a game that you can play endlessly. Like it'll take you, I have over 200 hours just on the PC in that game, and I've played it on the Switch as well. And like there's just endless ways to play it. And there's not really an end game. Like you can finish some storylines, but it's meant to be, yeah, kind of endless possibilities. Plus they release updates and then like the game just becomes something else entirely, and there's like a whole other section that's added. It's a really good game. There's 1,700 hours in it. Laurel! That's awesome. You'll be shocked to know I had a massive chicken farm. Never would have guessed that. What if I want to compete in underwear soup speedruns? I don't know what that means. Also, hi, Toasty. My first office job interview after working in the field for 7 years. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do great. You're gonna get the job. You can feel it. Purple shorts in the soup. Oh, hello. It's when you speedrun the game to put the mayor's pants in the soup. Yeah, sorry, I should have known that, but I didn't put two and two together. My brain, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine and normal. Nothing to see here. Going on a little walk. I'll be back in a bit. Be good, chat. We'll try our best, Realm. We make no promises. Okay, let's start putting the ingredients together. They know too. Yeah, you know, if I'd been using my brain, Toasty, I could have put that together, but I didn't. I didn't and I wasn't. And I won't apologize for it. Now that I've moved my attention from the game a bit, I'm gonna pop a bagel in the oven, not the cat. Sounds good. Hi, Ray. Hello, Ray. How are you? Okay, 2.5 cups of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter, 1/3 cup of pure maple syrup, 1 egg, vanilla extract. Okay, let me grab sugar. I need to like stock up on a lot of ingredients here. Sugar, icing sugar, red flour, regular flour. Time for a big restock trip. Sipping on coffee, hell yeah. Okay, butter, eggs, maple syrup. It's misty out, A+ coffee weather. Good. As a basic food enjoyer, what on earth is a butter bar? I assume it's more than just a stick of butter in a wrapper. Yes. Yes, it is. It's like a butter cookie base with like a creamy maple top to it. That's the recipe we're following, Toasty. So it's got like a shortbread. It's got like a shortbread base. And then there's like a cream cheese maple layer baked on top of it. It looks delightful. Sorry, my brain is... It's been a little chaotic the last couple of streams, huh? Been a little all over the place. Right, we need 1.5 cups of sugar for the base. Ray, how do you take your coffee? Do we need regular sugar for the... No. No, we don't. Vanilla with splash of soy. All right. Sounds nice. Okay, that's 1.5 cups of sugar. We should be able to put 2.5 into one of these bowls then, of flour. I need some more like mid-sized bowls. That's what I need, chat. I need a few more just middle of the road sized bowls. What's mid-size? Like somewhere between this and this. I need something in between these two sizes. I only have a couple and they're both in the dishwasher. Actually, no, they're both in the sink. I guess I could hand wash them. Ugh. A large bowl, but it isn't actually a large bowl because like this is a large bowl. Yeah, I gotta find some that I like, Herring. I've been, so I have this one bowl that is in the dishwasher. I think you all know it though. My glass, like my blue glass bowl, you know the one? I love that bowl. And I would like to get more like that style, but I can't find them anywhere. I like the glass ones because they're like microwave safe and there's no risk of anything melting if they get slightly warm somewhere. So I want to get some more bowls, but I want them to be either like pottery ceramic or glass. And those are not actually the easiest things to find online. And I don't want to get metal bowls because you can't put them in the microwave. And that would just be really inconvenient for me. You could always bake a loaf and dig it out into whatever size bowl you need. Sounds like a lot of work for, for little reward. See, Toasty, most of those websites though have a button at the top that says jump to recipe. That's all I do. I skip right over all that stuff and I jump to the recipe. Anyways, the moment that I find suitable bowls, I will either just immediately order them or I'll put them on Throne. But I have not found any that I thought were worthy of being in my kitchen. It's a very dramatic way of putting that, but it's the truth. You need to read the lore. No, I don't. I don't gotta do anything. I don't gotta do nothing. Okay, here we go. I've got a bowl that we can use for flour. The rest of it doesn't have all that much ingredients-wise, so we'll be fine. I think I'm going to do a series of videos on TikTok and my other, wherever I post shorts videos, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, about my favorite things about this kitchen. Because there's a few like features that I think are really cool that I think I could make cool videos about. And the sink is one of them. I friggin' love that sink. Like one giant sink is so handy. Well, I think it's handy if you have a dishwasher. If you don't have a dishwasher, then I think it might be not worth it, but I love it. All right, we need 2.5 cups of flour. Two. Nope, that's 3/4. I guess we'll just, here. We'll do this. No. Oy vey. Everything's fine. My brain is totally intact and it's firing on all cylinders. Everything's fine. Good enough. Best thing I've seen in your kitchen that I wish I had is the funky pullover draining thing on the sink. Funky pullover draining thing. This thing? Is this what you mean? I realized that that's... You mean this thing? That's it, yeah. You know what's fun about this sink actually? There's a bunch of different attachments, which is another thing I should probably add on my throne list at some point. But there's a bunch of different attachments you can get. There's like a colander attachment, there's a dish drying attachment, there's a cutting board attachment. You can get like mixing bowls or like ingredient mise en place bowls. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you can get that fits right into the grooves on either side of the sink. I sometimes peruse Kitchen Talk, and the last topic I saw was the counter depth refrigerators and people realizing how far their own fridges stick out. It's, yeah. I mean, like our fridge sticks out, but no matter what, your fridge needs to stick out a little bit in order to be able to actually like come out, like to open the doors. But we had the cabinets built extra wide to match with the fridge. It's so simple yet effective. It's great, and it's a great use of space. I love it. Okay, we have sugar, we have flour. We need baking powder. Oh, you have the ones that are integrated into the cabinets? That's fancy. That's extra fancy. But the cabinets are made like specifically to match that, right? What are we making today, Mama D? We're making maple butter bars. It's like a shortbread base with a creamy maple topping. Looks delicious. I said out loud fancy. Yeah, see, same brainwave here. My brain is like one of those inflatable tube guys. Same. Some days I feel the same. Okay, we need 2 teaspoons. I need to organize this better. This is not a good use of space. There we go, 1 teaspoon. It's an under-counter one, but not particularly. They just sell integrated fridges that slot into standard kitchen units. Over in the UK, the big like 6-foot double-door American-style fridges aren't as common. Yeah, an under-counter fridge. That's not usual for here. But that sounds very cool. I like it. My brain is a bunch of memes and fairy smut standing on top of each other in a trench coat. Hell yeah. Powerhouse G, welcome in. Do you know I only tried real maple syrup for the first time recently and it was wonderful? I'm so glad you enjoyed it. All right, I'm guessing you're not from Canada. Just want to confirm. Whereabouts in the world are you from? It's one of those things that like I've realized while I've been streaming and having the opportunity to connect with people from all over the place that like maple syrup is actually incredibly rare to find in a lot of places. So, not that I thought it was as readily available as it is here in Canada, but it didn't occur to me that like there are so many people who've never had it. The cold, damp UK, nothing wrong with that. We have quite a few people from the UK in our community. Welcome in, thanks for being here. We're making maple butter bars today. Just like a shortbread cookie with a creamy maple top. If anybody wants the recipe, by the way, I posted the one that I'm gonna be sort of following in the Discord a couple days ago. We get maple syrup here, but it's expensive to get the real stuff. Well, exactly, so a lot of people just haven't ever had it because it's not an affordable thing. Is it as sweet as the ones we buy in the store? Yes and no. It's different. It's got way more flavor to it than the ones you'll get in the store. Like actual sugar content wise, I don't know what the comparison is there because like syrup is syrup. It's all sugar based, but maple syrup has a far like more complex like flavor profile to it. It actually tastes like something and not just liquid sugar. Hello, Electrifying Radio. How's it going? Sorry, I got distracted by this, and we're just doing some mise en place. I, in standard fashion, didn't properly read the recipe because why would I do such a thing? So I didn't realize that there was cream cheese in the recipe. Like, obviously I should have, but I just want to confirm rather that I did look at the recipe to confirm that I had the ingredients more than once, actually. And every time I read it, I was like, yeah, cool. I got everything. I got everything I need. Don't need to order. I got everything I need. No, I don't. I don't have cream cheese. So my dad's gonna come drop some off for us. So we're very leisurely putting things together because it'll be a little bit before my dad can drop them off. I think they should be here soon, actually, but. Okay, we have flour, sugar, baking powder. We need salt. We have butter. I'll have to melt the butter. Maple syrup, egg, vanilla extract. Perfect. Looked at it but didn't read. Happens all too often. Yeah. Well, when I mean like I looked at it. You know what it is though? So if anybody opens the link to this recipe, I'll post it here just so you can maybe have a look at what I'm talking about. The way that they've written it, so there's the measurement. So from the top, 2.5 cups all-purpose flour, 1.5 cup granulated sugar, and all of those are links actually, which I don't know if they're linking to like probably to Amazon, but when you get to the topping section, it just says 1.5 package, and then in a lighter gray color, which is usually for like, so just below it, it says 1.5 cups confectioner sugar, and then in a lighter gray text, it says plus more for sprinkling. So usually it's just like an additional note. So they wrote 1.5 package, and then in that lighter gray additional note font color, they wrote 12-ounce cream cheese softened. So I completely looked over that because in my brain, I was like, oh, that's just a note. It's not relevant to the ingredients that I need. So I like quickly ran over and I was like, yeah, flour, sugar, baking powder, that's all the standard stuff, maple syrup, cool, confectioner sugar, maple extract, great, I have all of that. And I completely skipped over the part that said cream cheese. This is why typography is important. Exactly. And like, maybe that wouldn't confuse other people, but like for me, 1.5 package in solid black writing, followed by 12-ounce cream cheese in light gray writing, like that's confusing for my brain. I skip over that completely. Immediately skip over to the next section, not an important note. Hello, Greer. Wanted to thank you for taking time away from your new farm on Stardew to continue Maple Week for us. Also, hi. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Truly, I was actually reading this morning. It's hard for me sometimes to pick between do I want to read or do I want to game? Although yesterday I listened to a book while I gamed. And I'm going to do that again after the stream today. Because I have a book on Libby right now that is about to expire and I cannot renew it. So I kind of have to... I'm listening at almost double the speed to try and get through the book before my loan expires. A good evening plan. Exactly. Exactly. Love doing that and getting chores done. Yeah. 1.75, that's exactly what I have it at right now, Taja. And then yesterday what I was doing was like I sped up the book, but only a little bit at a time. So I went to like 1.25, 1.4, 1.5 until I got to 1.75 and I was able to like keep up with the story. And it didn't sound like it was going too fast because I kind of eased my way into it. But then I like paused it at some point to like talk to James or something and I put it back on and I was like, oh my God, this is so fast. What am I doing? How am I following anything that's happening right now? I'm a tech support genius. Customer couldn't make payment, and then you helped them. You did it. Okay, so I put some salt in there. Obviously, I didn't measure it because who gives a heckin' hoot? 1/3 of a cup of pure maple syrup. It's a very full measuring cup. I might have made a mistake there, but I'm gonna trust my abilities to not spill. Good. All right, we're also gonna need 3/4 of a cup for the topping. I'm gonna have to order more maple syrup before Friday because we're not gonna have any left. It was this browser. Anytime I see big bottles of maple, I just think of Super Troopers when they chug an entire bottle of it. Supposedly did it for real at least once on set. Oh no, I spilled this one. No! We've got a maple disaster on our hands. I was watching a baking show and they were following a recipe and it asked for a certain amount of sodium bicarbonate and the baker went, "What is that?" Well, it's probably just because we use it there's a different name for it, right? Not an effective cleanup tool. Not an effective cleanup tool, we learned. Just like some good old NaCl. Oh no. I flew too close to the sun. I am Icarus. I am Icarus and I flew too close to the sun. An attempt was made. It's okay, I cleaned it up. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened here. Don't worry about it. Okay, flour, sugar, baking powder, salt. We need to cup a melt of butter. I know how to speak. I know how to talk. It's fine. Well, this is just about a cup, so let's just melt this whole thing. Iron Maiden wrote a song about this called Flight of Icarus. Yes, I'm sure that song was specifically written about me putting too much maple syrup in a measuring cup. Or maybe not me, but someone in general putting too much maple syrup. Hello, Mom. It's a lot of butter. Yes, it is. But it calls for 1 cup of butter for the base. And then there's also... Oh no, the top doesn't. It has cream cheese, not butter. Haha. Your oven makes sci-fi noises. Does it? How's the weather there? Winter. Winter has finally arrived. The end of March. Yes, someone in ancient Greece done goofed while making food. Yeah. That's the true origin story. That's the true origin story. You thought you knew. Nay, nay, you didn't know nothing. All right, a little bit more. Oh, I don't know if that crack caught in the mic, but that was such a loud crack. All right, we need a 1.5 cups of confectioner's sugar or icing sugar. Got our melted butter. Hello, Tatsu, how's it going? I'm gonna have to make a supply run. We need lots of stuff. Lots of basic pantry items. All right, 1.5 cups of icing sugar. Good news! Plowman is here, plowing the driveway. Honestly, some of the best money James and I have ever spent has been paying someone to come and clear our driveway for us. It has made winter so much more pleasant. I am significantly less miserable during the winter now that we don't have to go and shovel our driveway. I'm just saying, worth every penny we've ever spent on snow removal. I'd pay for that service too. Oh yeah. I spent $7 on 2 bottles of smart water at CVS. Decisions were made. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's always just super expensive if you try to buy anything there. Anything food related at any sort of store like that. How big were the bottles? Seems you had a good winter. How about Mr. Fluffy Pants? What? Who's Mr. Fluffy Pants? Okay, sorry. Flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, butter, maple syrup, 1 egg for the base, 4 eggs for the top, and also vanilla. We're gonna use vanilla powder and pour in Fortunate Souls because that's what we've got, so that feels right. Eggs are here. We're gonna need 5 total. Oh yeah, maple extract. Now, I've only ever found 1 brand of maple extract, and it's obviously an imitation maple extract. I don't know if they actually make pure maple extract. I've never seen it. And Clubhouse is the only brand I've ever seen that makes imitation maple extract. But it smells incredible, so I think it's, you know, it's gonna be good. And then we'll have the cream cheese once it gets here. All right, we're ready. Put the rest of this shit away. Oh, nope, these ones are good. Into the sink. All right, this will be our topping section. This will go in the middle because it will be used for both. This will be the base stuff. Sometimes you just want to drink water. I get it. CVS just loves to rip people off. Yeah, but anytime you're buying anything like that, like snack related or food related wise from like a pharmacy or a corner store or whatever, they're always super expensive. The maple cup still concerns me. Nah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Costco is the best place for water. No, the kitchen sink, the faucet is the best place for water. Excuse me, I'm gonna go grab the cream cheese from my dad. Some cream cheese, chat. Just waiting on the receipt so that I can reimburse my dad for being a legend and picking up cream cheese for us. All right. We got cream cheese. We're gonna grab a plate because we're gonna warm this up until it's like softened. Question from this side of the pond. What makes smart water smart? Great question. Sorry, I meant water for going out and having no access to drinking water. We have no Costco in Peru, so we buy water at Costco for summer vacation in Miami. It has electrolytes. Yeah, I've never really paid attention to what Smart Water has because I just never buy it. But it's got some sort of additive that's healthy or something for you. It's what plants crave. Is that the tagline? Because multiple people have said that. Is that a tagline for Smart Water? I don't think I've ever seen a Smart Water commercial, so I wouldn't know. Because that's a very weird tagline if it is. All right, we need 1.5 of these cream cheese bars. We'll open up both packages and I'll put the other one in the fridge. The other half, rather. The joke from the movie Idiocracy. Ah, yes, of course. Well, exclamation point, not surprised in the chat. Yes, of course. The reference to the movie. Remember that time Kat has seen something that I had no clue about? I was so embarrassed. I can't remember what it was though, Mooseless. Do you? I know it just happened. I know it just happened last week, but now I can't remember what it was. It was Dune. Oh, right, Dune. Y'all, that same customer I helped with the website said I'm the best customer service person he's ever spoken with in his entire life. Laurel, way to go. That's awesome. And what a nice thing to hear. Okay, we're gonna put this in the microwave and just warm it up. Warm it up until it is a like mixable texture. Have you ever just straight up just ate cream cheese? No. Had it on a bagel before. But I don't love just the straight up taste of cream cheese. Not for me. It's not for me. Okay, you know what we're gonna do today, chat? We're gonna use our new hand mixer. Our new cordless hand mixer. We're gonna put it to the test. Oh, hello. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, it's coming along. I think another 30 seconds should do it. Now I know I need to get some sleep. I clicked over to the stream and I thought your mic stand was a chainsaw sitting on the counter. This mic stand? Or this? This is not a mic stand. I don't have a mic stand. Well, I mean, this is a mic stand. It's connected to a camera. But yeah, either way, Jamie, you should probably take care of yourself. Sleep is important, and it's good for your brain. A little bit more. I mean, it is a mic stand, to be fair. Rode makes mics. Yeah. Some sleep might be a good idea. Okay, we should probably preheat the oven, I suppose. That's probably a good step one. Preheat to 375, or no, 325. Oy vey. Oy vey, my brain will... Maybe this is just how I am now. What happened here? Okay, 325. Oh. I have never preheated the oven in my life and nothing bad has happened yet. Well, cool. I always preheat. Sometimes I'll put things into the oven before it's preheated, but it depends what it is, because not all things will do well if you put them in before they're preheated. Lots of stuff is fine though, but not everything. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's do the dang darned thing. The dang darned. You know. This also said that I should spray a 9x13 pan with baking spray and set aside, which we can do. I'm wondering how easily it's going to come out of the baking pan. Should I use parchment paper or nah? Recipe websites are so annoying because there are so many ads and they just like stop you from scrolling along the page. Very annoying. All right, pan has been sprayed. We should start a prediction for cat should use parchment paper. Becoming a trend. It is. We're not gonna use any. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes, and what happens happens. You know. All right. So what we're gonna do here is, hold on. Medium bowl, whisk together butter, maple syrup, egg, vanilla. Okay. I'm gonna just mix this how I feel like I should mix it, and we'll go from there. Butter. I'm raging while sitting calmly on my sofa. My game of Hotel Renovator just crashed, and there's no save file to be found. No! Oh, that's annoying. 12 hours. That's awful. Not a single save file? That's so annoying. Herring right now, yeah. Yeah. How much to do a shot of butter vodka? I'm all right, thanks. Is this the maple bar? This is the base for the maple butter bar, yeah. Oh, I love this hand mixer. Look at how slow the low setting goes. This is nice. All right, let's add in our egg. Maybe weird, but has anyone else heard of the German song about Barbara's rhubarb cake? I have not. I have not, but it sounds like Raven has. And also herring. Oh, this mixer, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 purchase. Thank you so much, Clapton. I don't know if you're still here and lurking, but what a nice addition to the kitchen this is. Like, look at how slow this first speed is. It didn't even fling flour out at my face. It's everything I need it to be and more. Ugh. It's got power and 0 cords. Yeah, I don't even have to worry about like the cord getting stuck anywhere or twisted about. And it also has a flat bottom, so you can just sit it. It doesn't tip over. Has it got the torque for a real thick dough? It does still have a lot of power. I wouldn't ever recommend using a hand mixer for like a dough though. A batter or like something slightly thicker like this is one thing, but like a bread dough, I would never use a hand mixer for. A dough, yeah. For real dough. All right, we're gonna put this into the bottom of our pan here. Oh my God. How about the dough made by the dodo, though? Then it'd probably be fine for that. The dodo dough? This already smells so good, and it's just the cookie base. Bean Boozled vodka. No, thank you. No, thanks. It would just end up tasting like vomit vodka, which like sounds the worst. A couple times I've made bread dough, I started it in the mixer with the hook and finished it off by hand. There's something in hand kneading that's so therapeutic. See, I can't do the hand kneading because I end up like actually hurting my wrists. So the stand mixer saved the day for doughs for me. If I didn't have the stand mixer, I wouldn't be able to make my own breads that needed to be kneaded. I got weak wrists. No matter what I do, they've just always been like that. This looks like a Millionaire bar. It does look like the beginning makings of a Millionaire bar, yeah. My grandma's chocolate cake recipe has is a one bowl cake recipe with a cup of hot coffee in it. Okay, there we go. Let's mix the filling now. And by filling, I mean topping. We're gonna need the cream cheese that we softened. I'm gonna mix this for a little bit first, and then we'll add in the rest of the stuff. Okay, we'll add in a little bit of vanilla powder here. We'll add in our vanilla extract. Again, this hand mixer, 10 out of 10. Great, great tool. Okay, we need 4 eggs. We're gonna mix in 1 at a time. You can tell these are gonna be so good. Oh, I'm excited. I mean, anything maple will win me over. But the more we chug along on these, the more excited I'm getting. Two. Do a quick scrape down on the edges here. Three. And 4. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you're still here, even if you're lurking. Just doing a quick check-in here. Make sure everything's working. Hey, and Dean Jellybean, did you finish the book yet? Good. All right, so there's still a few of you hanging out then. Good. Hey, Moo Silly, welcome in. Clapton, remind me to drink water. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I can do that. I can do it. Thank you, Clapton. No, page 400. How many pages are in the book? I don't remember. So like 200 pages left. Okay, okay. Thank you for the reminder, Clapton. Moo Silly, the first time chat, thank you for being here. Welcome in. Okay. Quick mix this here. And then let's get our maple and our icing sugar in there, and we'll get this baking. It'll be so good. I just looked up to see if I can get maple here, and they sell amber and dark. I need a Canadian. Okay, what are you using it for? I'm trying to think of what I can relate it to. Dark is just gonna have like a richer maple flavor. Wanted to do this recipe? I'd go with the dark. Amber is better if you're just gonna have like straight up maple syrup like on pancakes or waffles or whatever, whereas dark is good if you're baking. Although I mean I like a dark syrup anytime. I don't know. You can't go wrong with either. Both of them are gonna be good. That's what you need to know. I hope there are books that skip page 404. That would be really funny. I'm now gonna look for that when I'm reading books. Wait a minute, do y'all have a Samsung fridge? Yes, we do. Dark has a deeper flavor. Yes. That is what I said. I saw the drink center thing and was like, wait, we have that. Yeah, the beverage center. The Samsung Fridge Beverage Center. Part of my apprehension is I've never made this kind of thing before, and I don't want to make it, use a bunch of ingredients and end up with a heap of stuff that I then don't like. Okay, so I would say then go with the amber maple syrup, because you'll have more use for the amber just like straight up with pancakes and stuff. Whereas all of the other ingredients in this dish are pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff. Well, I guess except the maple extract. But if you can't get maple extract, it's not really the end of the world. It'll just have slightly less of a maple-y flavor. I couldn't get maple extract for a while. What did we do before mixers like this? Life got so easy with the invention of the hand mixer compared to years gone by. Yeah, they had those, the hand mixers that you had to like do this with, the crank hand mixers. Also, Clapton, I don't know if you heard me, but like, thank you so much for sending this. This is such a game changer for just workflow. It is perfect. Also, it's the only hand mixer I've ever had that the low setting is actually like low. Every other one I've ever owned, as soon as you go into the one setting, it's like, and like flowers everywhere and it's a disaster in your kitchen, you know? This is the only one that's been reasonable. And the immersion blender is Poggers as well? Oh yeah. Yeah, we've used that a lot actually. I've used the immersion blender a lot. I'm not gonna lie, when I ordered, or when I put it on my list, I thought it was cordless. That's the only thing that would have made it like that much better, but I still use it all the time. And we've used the, it comes with like a mini food processor attachment, and I've used that a lot. There are cordless ones. Yeah, there are. They must exist. They make a cordless hand mixer. They definitely make a cordless immersion blender. No doubt about it. All right, get this in the oven. I'm assuming this will take a little while. That's a game changer, the mini food processor. Huge. Because I avoid using my food processor like all the time because it's too bulky for most of the things that I want to do. So every time I've made like a little pizza sauce, I've taken that out to blend it. I've used it a lot. All right, let's do a little cleanup now. A little cleanup. How long does it say to bake this? Let's see. Yeah, bake 50 to 55 minutes, or until the edges are starting to brown and the center is set but still jiggly. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna take a while. We have time to then do a little cleanup. Look, clean as we go. It's the #1 advice I can give to anybody who is streaming food or just cooking for yourself at home. If you clean as you go, you're gonna be so much happier when you're done and you don't have a huge mess to clean up. Gotta love a recipe that uses jiggly. Yeah. I mean, it's accurate, at least. Now you need an immersion circulator. I have one. That was part of the assortment of Christmas gifts that the community sent me back in 2018. It was the first year of streaming, I think, for me. Second year of streaming for James. Our communities got together for what they called the Chainbrain Cosmicat Community. No, I can't remember. CCCP, so like Christmas Community Project or something. Anyways, they sent us 36 gifts for Christmas. They all got together, chipped in money, and bought us a ton of shit. Like, so much stuff. And they had our friend Paper Wings, they got all of the gifts delivered to him. He wrapped all of them. And then during our Christmas stream, we were doing a Christmas stream fundraiser thing. They had him show up at the house dressed as Santa and deliver just this enormous pile of gifts. There was a cat tree for the cats. There was a whole set of pots and pans for me. There was a knife, actually a couple knives for me. There was the immersion blender with the container that it goes with. There was not weed. There was like so much stuff. He was speaking in the background while on stream, right? No, I think he just dropped them off and then left. He's been on the stream a few times though. Wasn't the same one. So sweet and wholesome. It was amazing. And like so much stuff. Like James got a ton of things for his stream and music related. I got some cookbook things. They spoiled the hell out of us. Like I cried. It was a very overwhelming day, but it was very cool. It was very cool. And that was before the days of like having Throne and stuff. So it was really the only, it was not an easy thing to coordinate to send us all of that stuff. So it was very, very nice. Sous vide, yum, yeah. We've done sous vide steak a few times. When DK came to visit and we did that food stream together, we made a whole steak dinner. We sous vide the steak. We sous vide some eggs too to make edible cookie dough one time. Have you done dishwasher steak yet? Nope. No, we haven't. And you know, I don't think we will. We have not, and I don't foresee us doing it. I do not feel a strong desire to do it. All right, while I'm cleaning up, let's do a little round of AMA. Ask me anything. Ask me your questions and I will give you answers if I can. I still haven't done pizza tea. I mean, pizza coffee was enough. Thank you. That was enough. When will you make green bean cheesecake? Why? See, I knew it was a mistake. I knew it was a mistake to open up for questions. Would you like some more snow from Alberta? We have extra. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're finally getting winter. So that's more than I asked for. As is. You can keep your snow. Thank you very much. Have you ever had a Monte Cristo? Yes, I believe so. Can you give me the rough description of a Monte Cristo again? Just so I can confirm that it is what I think it is. When are we doing unnamed cooking competition, but not really a competition again? It's a great question. We're gonna try and coordinate that one with Bubs, right? Or is that not the plan? Dude that got thrown in a French prison but escaped and then killed his captors. Yeah, I've had one of those. Yeah, I've definitely had one of those. What's the one go-to food you could eat nonstop and never tire of it? That's a great question, Lady X. I think there's a few. There's a few things that I could happily eat. I could happily eat pasta every day. Garlic bread. Garlic bread is probably a good one. I think anything bread related. Which is better, croque madame or croque monsieur? Croque madame. Ugh. Sorry, I needed a stretch. Which is probably a sign. You should all stretch too. Oh, body, give me a break. Okay. Is it plausible that we might see an outdoor barbecue stream this year? I'm not gonna say no, but it would be a scuffed one. If we do one, it'll be scuffed because the backyard's not getting finished this year. What is the book you read as a child, teen, adult that you still love to this day? Hunger Games, the whole series. Divergent, the whole series. Also, anything Dr. Seuss. Mainly, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Usually a sandwich made with ham, turkey, or both, and then dipped in batter and served with fruit preserves. Right. We did those on stream one time. Yeah, it's usually sprinkled with a little bit of powdered sugar and then some sort of sweet preserve. Yeah, I've had it. I think we made them. Would you rather have ham for hands or bread for feet? Ham for hands. Bread for feet would be really inconvenient, I think. Have you ever had a Reuben and a Rachel before? Reuben, yes. Rachel, I don't know what that is. Rachel has turkey. Okay, does the Reuben have, the one that has the, what the freak is it called? Okay, you're gonna have to, corned beef and what though? What's the Russian dressing in corned beef? Okay. I mean, I've had a, so it's not the one that has sauerkraut on it. It is. Okay, yeah. So I've had it without sauerkraut because I am not a sauerkraut fan. Not a fan. It is not the food for me. So is a Rachel the same thing as a Reuben, but swap out the corned beef for turkey? Never had it. I mean, I've had a turkey sandwich, but like not with sauerkraut. Ugh. Sauerkraut, like some other foods, is an acquired taste. Uh-huh. Yeah. And it's coleslaw instead of sauerkraut. Yeah, see, that's still not a win for me. Because as you all know, or maybe you don't and you're learning, coleslaw is not a friend of mine. Coleslaw is not a friend to me. That raw cabbage. Yucky. Yucky. That's yucky to me. And back. How was your walk? Will we hear an AI cat in the near future? One who isn't super obsessed with USB lighters? I don't think we will, Herring. I don't think we will. Wait until you have one of my pulled pork sandwiches at TwitchCon. Okay. Are you going to put coleslaw on it? Because I don't think I can get behind that. What are your least favorite foods? Other than cilantro, mushrooms, and what you just named. Least favorite foods. Fermented items are not usually my favorite. I don't super love fermented flavors. I also don't like the texture of coconut. I don't mind like a coconut milk if it's based into something, but if it's like something that's primarily coconut flavored or has actual chunks of coconut, not for me. That's a texture thing for me. So you don't do macaroons? Absolutely not. Macarons? Yes. Macaroons? No thank you. No, but there's two Tangia things about pickles. I had coconut Greek yogurt last night and it tasted like I got maced with tanning spray. It was miserable. That sounds awful. Trying to come up with a bag of something I can bring with me to make sure everyone has food to absorb all the alcohol everyone drinks at TwitchCon. So it's either pulled pork or breakfast burritos. I don't drink all that much when we go to TwitchCon, because I need to be able to get through the weekend in one piece. So I don't drink all that much, and I pace myself when I do drink. So I may start, especially in San Diego, most of the breakfast places that we go to have bottomless mimosas. So I may start the day with some drinks, but it's never enough to get me completely loaded. Except that one time on the Sunday of TwitchCon where we went for brunch and we bought brunch for everyone. We had bottomless mimosas that time, and I did get pretty wasted. But it was like, it was out of my system by like 3 p.m. But it was so much fun. We went out for brunch with everyone. We got bottomless mimosas, and then after brunch, we walked to the Ghirardelli ice cream shop, and I got an amazing ice cream. It was great. 10 out of 10, would do again. Count me in, I'll be drunk after 2 mimosas. Yeah, and I think that the girl, so we went for brunch, but we arrived at like 1 p.m. and the bottomless mimosas ended at 2, I think it was. But we were like, nah, still, like, let's do it. Like there was only like 45 minutes left that we could have it. And I think she was being extra generous and giving us much higher champagne to orange juice ratio than she was supposed to. We tipped her really well. But we were a group of like 10 people, and it was fun. It was the first one in San Diego that we'd gone to, so 2019. Trying to remember who was at brunch with us. I think it would have been, I think Bab was there, Young Gun, Hinsbane, I think, was there. Lady T was there. Magic Lunchbox. That was a good brunch. I think Osebug was with us too. This isn't 2022, is it? No, we're talking about 2019. I'm talking about the 2019 San Diego TwitchCon. 2022, we brought everyone out for drinks at the whiskey bar. 2022 was when we brought everyone to the whiskey bar. James and I always try to, because there's always at least a couple of mods who are there, so we try to take the mod crew out for some sort of like thank you something. So sometimes it's brunch, sometimes it's drinks, sometimes it's karaoke nights. So, it depends on where we are in the year. Thank you for not banning UXO guy. Yeah. I saw you give the look. Chat, it was a moment, trust me. Well, yeah, somebody was trying to pay the bill, and I said no. What's one type of cuisine you'd love to experience but haven't yet been able to sample as of yet? Maybe more Korean stuff. We don't really have any Korean places like anywhere near us. Like, I've made Korean food at home, but I've never actually been to a like Korean restaurant. So I think that's my answer. Because the few things that I have made have been some of my favorites. I like the flavor profiles of Korean food, but yeah, I think that's my answer. Lock it in. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that word, because I will butcher it. Ugh. What did you do at TwitchCon this year? Nom nom nom. Yeah, we always fit some good food things in there. We went for sushi with last time I was in San Diego, we went for sushi with Bubs and Jess at a pretty good spot, actually. It was good food. There's some really good restaurants within the same area as the convention center, so we got a lot of good stuff. That notification that your present is being shipped. Yay! Thank you, Tia. I was saying earlier, Tia, I don't think you were here yet. So we're doing that like birthday books thing too. So I'm gonna also wait to open your gift next week for my birthday. But hold on, I'll bring some stuff over to show you. So I made that list of birthday books. We're aiming to maybe, I don't think we're gonna get there, but 35 books for my 35th birthday. We're already at 13 though, so that sounds like a win to me. They're starting to arrive. Like, I'm getting deliveries every day. The pile is starting to get quite large. So I'm putting these all aside, and then next week we're gonna do a stream where I just open all of them. Where I just open them all up, and it'll be like a gift opening stream for my birthday week. But the pile is getting a little bit, it's getting quite large. This is the library building stream now, exactly. I was saying, according like we have more winter weather now than we've had all winter. It is officially winter, and it's at the most inconvenient time, because last week we were having beautiful weather, and I was like, oh, perfect. Like, I'll be able to open up the garage door and like set up the sawhorses and like sand out all of the pieces of wood that I need for my library so I can get it built. And now we have winter. So I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to go and sand all of my pieces unless I just like bundle up in my winter gear and go and sand everything in the minus 15 degree weather that we've got. You know? Look at all the lovely books. Isn't it so fun at Tom Fire Girl? I'm excited. We have a freaking winter storm warning tonight. Yeah, we had one a couple days ago. We have another weather warning. Apparently, this is the coldest recorded. Today is the coldest it's ever been on this day, or in recorded history here. Colder than it's ever been. So, springtime, I love it. Seriously, hoo boy. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Last week I was walking around in a long sleeve t-shirt, perfectly content with my life, outside. Today, it's freezing. Anyways, so I need to get all of the pieces of wood sanded so I can bring them in and stain them. But now I have to decide whether or not I just want to go and sand them in like freezing weather outside or not. I don't think I'm gonna have a choice, because otherwise I'm gonna be waiting weeks before I can finish my office, and I just really want to finish it. I just really want to finish it. It's all my fault. I went to pick up the kids from school without a jacket. How dare you? How dare you do that to us? An office stream would be different. We used to do office streams all the time, Tatsu. Once a week at least, we would have an office stream. We would do Monday morning coffee and chat. So I would settle in my office. Grummy would sit on the desk in her little bed, have her own little camera angle, and we would drink coffee and talk about the week ahead, check in with everyone, plan out the menu for the next couple of weeks, talk about different food ideas, and then maybe play a game. We used to do an assortment of games. GeoGuessr a lot. You know what was fun? Was your polymer clay streams. Yes, and I want to do more of those. I want to bring back the fun stuff that we used to do all the time, but I don't feel super comfy in my office right now because it just still feels very like a construction zone. So once my office is done, I think I'll feel better about just like picking up and doing random one-off office streams. No, I mean refurbishing the office stream. Oh yeah, well we did a whole planning stream for that, and I painted the room on stream. So that's been the plan, is to do it all on stream with everyone. I don't think I can do all of the shelving necessarily, but what we can do, I have been trying to bring you in on it. Whatever happened to that clay cat you did for me that didn't quite work out? I think I still have it. I think I might still have it. Remember you painting your nails? Yeah. Yeah. We used to do nail painting. We had some fun, huh? We also used to have Animal of the Day. This is true. This is true. Hey Google. What's the animal of the day?
Sorry, I don't have an animal of the day anymore, but you can ask me other questions about
What?
animals to keep learning.
Rude. Rude. Google killed all the animals. PETA! How could you do this to me? Yeah, we used to just ask Google about what the animal of the day was, and it would give you like a bunch of different photos and a bunch of facts about different, like the animal of the day. And then we would kind of throw out a community creative challenge. So we have a lot of artists and creative people in the community, so people would just quickly make a drawing of the animal of the day and submit it in the Discord. Sometimes we gave some game codes away for it. This is just reminding me, like, we really had my shit together for a little while, huh? And then we bought this fucking house. But if you're new here, if you're new to the community within the last like year, you wouldn't know about all of these cool things that we used to do. But I used to stream like, 4 or 5 days a week, and it was good. It was good. But you're getting your groove back fast. I am. And like, admittedly, and I think I talked about this a little bit, but I was on a med to help try and manage some of the like pain that I have in my body. And I didn't think it was working. I'd been on it for about like 6 months, I think, and I didn't think it was actually helping. So at the beginning of December, I went off of that medication, and about 2 weeks later, I started getting like crippling headaches all the time. And then a couple weeks after that is when I kind of put 2 and 2 together, that it coincided with when I went off the meds. And the end of December, all of January, I was really struggling to like feel motivated and like get on a routine again, the way I was like trying to get into things in like November. Anyways, I've since gone back on that medication, and I feel like I'm getting my life back. I feel like I'm like getting it together again, and it's wonderful. So I think, I think maybe just like you know how, maybe you don't know, but there's this thing that happens when you have like sort of daily pain. It just becomes a part of life, and you kind of stop noticing it, but the reality is that your body is still feeling it, just mentally you're not associating it anymore. And so you feel tired and you feel like kind of on edge and whatever, and I think that's what was happening to me, is that like it was affecting me, but I couldn't necessarily pinpoint why I was feeling like I didn't want to do things and I was tired all the time. Yeah, you only time you notice is if it's worse than normal. Exactly. So I feel like, I feel like maybe my baseline is a little bit higher than it used to be when I'm on this medication. So thank goodness for that. But I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been more in control of my day-to-day and more motivated. That feels really good. Feels really good to be getting back into some sort of routine. Hey Muzzy, how's it going? I think once I have my office done, I think we're gonna be able to get into like a much more solid sort of routine and workflow. I know that's like, part of me feels like maybe that's just an excuse and a crutch, but also my office is not a space that I want to be spending time in right now. And that's like that's a bit of a problem. So I think when we get my office to a point where like I can just flip my computer on and go live within 10 minutes, like that's gonna make things a lot easier for me. Plus if it's a space that I can like feel comfortable in going to work on videos, and like I want to do more with the book space. So if I have a space that actually is nice to go into and film a quick video for TikTok, then I think I'll be using it a lot more. Basically, I have a cough all the time, have for years. My coworkers are so used to it that they only notice when it gets really bad. Yeah, I can relate. I can relate to that. Always been a fan of the cozy chill streams to start my workday, then diving into chaos to wrap up my workday. Yeah, let's hope to. Here's to bringing more of that back. Actually, James sent me the link to a stream this morning of somebody who was she was just doing like a reading stream, but like she was just reading her own book, and well, we've talked about doing this, like just loading up a stream and me sitting there reading a book. She was doing that, and then like her community, most of them were sort of like work lurking and getting work done on their own while hanging out in the chat. She didn't have her mic on or anything. She just like was quietly hanging out, listening to music and reading her book while the stream did whatever they had to, or the chat did whatever they had to do. Anyways, I have a lot of dreams and ambitions for where to go with this community and the stream and my other socials. And I feel like we're starting to get to the point where we can start investing a little more time and energy on those things. Feels good. Feels good. Posted an item in Chain's mod chat that'd be a great fit for your store as well when you dive back into the merch game. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. It just keeps getting pushed to the back burner, but it is on my list of things to tackle in the next little while. I think I told Clapton I'd have it up by the end of February, and that didn't happen, so. Maybe sometime in April at this rate. I sometimes have a hard time if I have too many projects on the go. Like, as much as we said that I read a lot of books at one time, it's hard for me to have too many things to focus on. And right now I'm like, if I take my focus away from The Office, then it's not gonna get done. So I'm trying to get that done, and then I can like sit down and focus on other shit. She has dreams and ambitions, chat. Quickly, let's squander them. Yeah, perfect. Let's do that. That sucks, Alcorin. 100% not a rush at all on that end. No, and that's the thing is like, it's not, it would be nice to have, but I don't think that hasn't been a priority item for me. And I don't think it needs to be. But I would like, I mean, right now I've only committed to doing 2 streams a week, sometimes 3, which we usually add as like a bit unlock, which I think has been a good way to run things. I think it's a good way to generate some hype and also help me pay my bills. But then I think it would be nice to integrate like once a week, some sort of chiller office stream, whether that's got to do with reading or whether that's art or just sitting and planning or whatever. Maybe a combo of all those things. I don't know what that looks like yet, but okay, we're almost ready, I think. Anyways, cool, fun things ahead. I will say it's been really nice. Like, I took a lot of time off, and I know a lot of you have been here for a long time now, but if you're new, it's been quite a journey for the last little while. I'm gonna move us over to just chatting while we're standing here. So back in 2020, I started streaming in 2018. 2020, the pandemic happened. I started working from home for a little while. My job I was pretty kind of like bored of it at that point. And we reached a point where they were saying that I needed to come back into the office, not because there was anything I needed to do in the office, but just because they wanted to have bodies in the office, even though we were still closed to the public and there wasn't actually any rational reason to have me go into the office. So when that happened, James and I kind of sat down and went, you don't need to be doing this anymore. Like, he was doing well enough to support the both of us. So I started doing streaming full time and taking care of the business side of things. So I do all the bookkeeping and like business management side of our business, because this isn't just like a side thing that we do. This is our main thing. We take this very seriously. We're incorporated and like we run it like a proper business. So I take care of all of that stuff. So it made sense for me to start doing this full time. So in June, the end of June 2020, I went full time. And then by the following year in June, I got Twitch Partner. And like, we had gotten into a really good, solid routine with things. So I got Twitch Partner in June, I think. Somewhere in there. And things were good. We were in a good routine. September, we did our first like subathon, like proper stay up, like overnight subathon. And then I took a couple of days off because I was tired. And then we had a bit of a tragedy with in my family. So my niece had a baby who was hospitalized for the entire 8 months of her life. And that September, we got a call that she was not gonna make it. So I dropped everything, picked up my brother, her grandfather, and we drove to Toronto to go and be there for my niece. And so we spent a week in Toronto, and that just kind of like, it reset me for a while. So I took like a week off, and just before I was about to go back, that happened. So I ended up taking 3 weeks off of streaming. And as much as we like to say take time off because you need it, it really did. Like, it really did crash my momentum with the stream. It halted pretty much all channel growth for a long time. And it took me a while, like mentally and emotionally, to be in a place where I felt like okay. And then that December is when we bought this house. And as you probably have already heard me say, this house turned into a shit show. Like the very definition of a shit show. And then I pretty much stopped streaming. I was only streaming once or twice a month, so that I could be here pretty much every day, physically doing the work to fix this house. So I did that for 1.5 years. And then we moved here in July, and it took me several months before I felt like I had maybe kind of recovered from the stress of everything. And now I'm just kind of getting to a point where I feel like I feel well enough to get back into a routine and to like dream about my stream growth again. But all of that to say that even though I took 1.5 years off and all of that shit went on, no matter what, when I went live, there was still like 60 of you that showed up to watch the stream, which is insane considering how infrequently I was streaming. And even now, like I can still count on having like pretty good viewership numbers considering the amount of effort or lack of effort I put in specifically to the stream for a long time. So I'm very grateful that you all continue to show up and you stuck it out and you're still here even after all of the, you know, the ups and downs that I've personally had that have taken me away from this stuff that we do. So that was a very long-winded way of saying thank you for still being here. You're right, UXOGA. You got the shit show. What did you do for work? So I am a qualified child and youth worker, which is to say it's like the same thing as a social worker, but specifically, I had an extra year of education focused on child development. So I did that for a long time in a couple of different settings, doing various things, but I kind of burnt out. I had a really bad year, like a really, really bad year in the school system. And I kind of burnt out from that. So I took a different job with a community organization providing like services for seniors in the community. So like snow removal and lawn care and house cleaning and stuff. So I was a program manager. So I managed the staff and coordinating services for seniors in our community. So I did that for a year before going full-time streaming. We got your back no matter what. Genuine people get genuine support. Thanks, Realm. I appreciate you saying that, and it's something I've seen in action. Like the numbers speak for themselves. Like it doesn't go over my head that my numbers continue to be like predictably pretty good, considering the amount of time I've had to take off. That's all right, Tia. We should be taking the maple butter bars out of the oven very soon. I think they should be almost ready. Leaving the stream for another streamer. Okay, I understand, because I am also a Chain Brain fan. It might be a little bit too jiggly. It said to take it out when it's still jiggly in the middle, but it's like really jiggly. Followed a year ago, but didn't start watching till 7 months ago. Despite that, I still feel a big part of the community. You've absolutely found yourself a space here, Marshall. Just coming back to focus here, and you bring the good vibes and energy and realness that we all need. You've built a community. Yeah, I agree. You like that guy? He doesn't produce anything of value. I'm still struggling to find my spot here. That's bullshit. Quote 100, that shit right there. Much rather watch Brain of Chain, but he's offline. My favorite Brain of Chain streams are when he doesn't put his mic on. You're wonderful, Lady X. You know what they say about tea? The best one is quality, not quantity. Wow, Mary just heard your profane outburst. How do you feel now? Mary's gonna be just fine. Mary's gonna be just fine. I feel fine. All right, we're taking it out. Now I think this does need to like cool completely before you can cut it. Smells so good though. I like that he genuinely got mad at no one responding when it was his fault. I mean, once he found out that it was his fault, he was no longer mad. Maybe mad at himself, but... Yeah, it's still a little... I might have overbaked it. I mean, it's still jiggly in the middle. We might have overbaked. You know what? I don't care. Almost looks like a custard. I mean, the top, like, it's like a cream cheese custard. It's very, it had a lot of eggs in it. Believe me, you can never overbake. You can, though, for sure. You can. Is that a challenge? Exactly. Okay. What do I make for dinner today? You can overbake. Ask my mom about steaks in the oven. Oh no. I specifically recall an overbaked accidental edible thing. Yeah, I do recall the time where you ate, where you overbaked yourself. Although you were still very productive for someone who was overbaked, I will give you that. But you definitely overbaked that day. I survived like a participant in American Gladiators. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Okay, what do I make for dinner, chat? What are we having for din-din? We've got, I got some ravioli. Fresh spinach and ricotta ravioli. No rush for that though. I do have this stuff to make salami sandwiches. We got hot dogs. I have vegetables. We have the stuff to make fajitas. What should I make? Wrap hot dogs in salami. That sounds fantastic though. I don't know if you were trying to be funny, but like I'm into that idea. It's now apparent that I had the wrong baked. So Seiko Floof, you should always read UXO guys' messages through green tinted glasses. There is often some sort of hidden reference. It's a safe assumption. It's a safe assumption that he will be referencing weed. I'm gonna make vegan shells and cheese later tonight for dinner. Oh, that's right, I made mac and cheese yesterday, so let's not have the ravioli today. Should we do something with rice? I never try to be funny. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. That's a false statement. Hot dog fajitas? No, I was thinking more like cheese, chicken. Cheese fajitas, let's go.
Our community's growing and my heart is glowing when raiders are here. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Donkey, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Tell us all about it. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Kat of Whimsy. I used to be Cosmic Cat, so if I look familiar, you can't place it. That might be why. Thank you for being here. We are celebrating Maple Week, which is just a fancy week that I made up to celebrate maple because I love maple. Today we made maple butter bars. They're still cooling, so they don't look like much, but here's what you need to know. The base is a shortbread sort of mapley base, and then this is a cream cheese, like a creamy cream cheese layer on top, all mapley goodness. So once this cools, we're gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of icing sugar and just dig right in. It's gonna be delicious. We're just playing, chilling, playing some Binding of Isaac. We just rounded off FF7 Rebirth, the previous stream. Hell yeah, doggy. How have things been here? Good. We're celebrating Maple Week. All things maple all week. So Monday we made McGriddles. Today we made maple butter bars. Friday we're doing a pizza and cocktail stream. Pizza's gonna have maple syrup, cocktails are all gonna have maple syrup. And on Sunday we're gonna do a bake-along. So if you've wanted to bake, maybe you're hesitant about it, we're gonna do a bake-along step by step in real time. We're gonna bake together. We're gonna make butter tarts, which I know not everyone knows what they are. Butter tarts are a Canadian dessert. It's little like pie tarts with a creamy sugary filling. So think of like pecan pie without the pecans, that like creamy, sugary mixture that the pecans are baked in. It's like that, but the entire little tart is that. And you have the option of putting in, you know, nuts or raisins, but they're, yeah. 10 out of 10 delicious. So I'm gonna do a maple version. I know that maple syrup is not necessarily something that's easily accessible or affordable for a lot of people. Most butter tart recipes don't have maple syrup. So I'm gonna, in the Discord after the stream today, I'm gonna post the recipe ingredients list. I'll post one with maple syrup and one without maple syrup. So no matter which version you wanna make, on Sunday, we're gonna do a bake-along. I'm meant to be on a diet. All this just makes me want to eat. Yeah, none of what we're making this week is healthy, Docky. Not a single damn thing. And it would be hard to make them healthy, but you are welcome to try. Those McGriddles looked amazing. Thank you, Silverian. I appreciate that. And there's a few people who followed the channel. Thank you for following. I don't normally call people out if they're not chatting in the chat, because sometimes you just want to quietly follow, and I respect that. But if you followed, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for that. Had to step away for a bit. Looks like I got back just in time. Yeah, look at this. Doesn't that look so good? I mean, it just looks like a plain cake pan right now, but trust me when I say it smells amazing. Tia, welcome back. How was Chainbrain stream? Everyone alive over there? Good, healthy? Cats are good, behaving? We also have a really good Discord. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but she's right. I'm completely biased, so take everything with a grain of salt, perhaps, but but yeah, our Discord's great. We have a whole food section where you don't have to feel any shame about posting your food photos. We share recipes, talk about food. We have a mixology section. We have a book club section if you read a lot of books, like many of us do. Lots of people to talk about books with. We've also got UXO Guy to talk plants with, specifically UXO Guy. He'll talk about seeds and planting flowers and other things all the time. All the time, anytime. We've got a creative section. There's something for everyone. I think we might even have a sports section. I don't think anyone uses it, but maybe you could be the first. Yes, they're behaving. Good, good, good. That's what I like to hear. Anyways, we have a lot of really fun stuff coming up. We've gone through the stuff for Maple Week. Next week's my birthday week. My birthday is March 30th. So we're gonna end up doing a birthday stream of some kind with Chainbrain. Usually he makes me dinner and bakes me a cake on stream. I don't know what the plan is for this year, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna do a stream next week where I'm gonna open all the gifts that everyone has sent me. My throne list right now has like a birthday books section, and lots of people have sent me birthday books. So we're gonna spend an entire stream just opening all of the books up. I don't know that the bookshelf is gonna be built by next week. I was hoping to have it done, but I don't know, maybe. But I'm gonna open all of the books on stream and we'll talk about them, have a nice chill time. Hi, Bizzo. You wanna say hi to everyone? I want to say hi to you. The little void boy. Everyone's favorite little void boy. There you go, Bizzo. Can you say hi to everyone? You're a good boy. Just a reminder, everyone. Oh, did the printer scare you?
30 months.
Okay, it's
That's
not gonna
almost
hurt you.
2 decades.
It's not gonna hurt you. Sergeant Lolstein is actually 31-month resub. Thank you so much for the 31-month resub, Lolstein. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Just a reminder, everyone, that the bit goal right now is to give the cats a fish tube treat. So if you want to see that... Oh, that's right. It's right through your eyeball. I'm sorry, Lolstein, you no longer have a left eye. Right through the eye. It wasn't on purpose, but it happened. I don't regret it. I'm not sorry. His little boy. Anyways, if you all hit the bit goal, we'll immediately go take the fish tubes out and give them a treat, which is always a fun, chaotic time. Fresh rolls remind me to drink water. I'll do it. I got it. You're awake. Hell yeah. Did you have a good nap? I just realized that this camera is filthy. There's food spots all over it. I should probably clean that. Okay, fine. Ozzy, Toasty, I'll drink more water. It's empty now. You've all made me drink 2 full glasses of water on stream today. You should be very proud. What do you think, Bizzo? What do you think? Fine, Ozzy, I'll get more water. I'm just lurking. That's okay. That's allowed, Tia. You know what, chat? Help me out here. What's everyone's favorite food for their birthday? I'm talking like dinner or whatever. Food could be dessert or just regular meal. What is your favorite go-to thing to have on your birthday? Okay, Bizzo, listen, chill out. Be a chill boy. You can do it. You have it in you to be chill when you want to. It's blizzarding over here. Perfect nap weather. Good. Ice cream cake. I do love me a Five Guys milkshake. Filipino spaghetti for B-Day is a must. Okay. Hi. Look at this. Look at his leg. Look at that leggy leg. Tuna steak. Interesting. My fave birthday dessert is triple chocolate cake. My fave birthday meal is vegan lasagna with steamed veggies on the side. Milkshake is Oreo, Biscoff, salted caramel, and bacon. Docky, that sounds amazing. Oh my God. I enjoyed fried potatoes, beans, and cornbread. That's a few of my favorite things. For dessert, I love banana pudding. Good call. You should try it. Calories are complete ass, but hey, it's a treat. We don't have a Five Guys here, so I wouldn't be able to get it from Five Guys, but I could make one at home. I could make one at home. Or wait till the next time we go somewhere that has a Five Guys. That would work as well. My go-to used to be key lime pie for dessert. Dinner would be Mexican or pizza. I'm trying to think of like what I could get Chainbrain to make me that would feel like, you know, like a special dinner. That wouldn't be too complicated either. And then also dessert, like do we just do a plain cake or do I ask for something different this year? I don't know. Can't have Five Guys because allergies? Bummer. No, beans are not on the, they're not on the menu. Beans are not on the menu for my birthday. Chainbrain makes fajitas so you can freak out about the loud noises. Fajitas is not a bad call for my birthday, actually. That'd be pretty good. Beef stroganoff is fairly easy to make. I do a vegan version in my Instant Pot and it comes together very easily. The thing about beef stroganoff is that one of the two main ingredients is mushrooms and I hate mushrooms. But maybe we could sub out the mushrooms for something else. For my 30th, we went to Nando's, my Five Guys milkshake, and then had ramen after. Not even kidding when I say I couldn't move. Yeah, that's a lot of food, but it sounds like a great day. I support this. I support this. Yeah. I'm a simple guy. I like pizza and brownies. Put a photo of my latest batch in the Discord. Okay, everybody answer me this. Brownies. Are you a cakey or a fudgy kind of brownie? Those look very fudgy, Toasty. They look perfect to me. And chocolate cake for breakfast. Oh, Docky. Yeah, hell yeah. Fudgy, fudgy. Yeah, see, I'm a fudgy brownie kind of gal. Those brownies look perfect, Toasty. Gooey, fudgy brownies, 100%. I posted a recipe one time. I think if you search up brownie recipe, it'll show up. Actually, did I pin it? Let's see. I did. In the recipe sharing channel, there is a pinned recipe for brownies that it's the best brownie recipe I've ever used. It's one of the very few recipes that I don't change a goddamn thing about it. I don't change a single thing about the recipe. It is perfect as is. It's so good. Maybe I'll have brownies for my B-Day. I don't know. So many options. Dinner for me is ribeye steak or prime rib. Dessert is ice cream cake or a fresh apple crisp. Yes. Muse man, did you kill it? How'd it go? Tell us everything. But with brownies centerpiece or edge. See, if it's a fudgy brownie, it doesn't matter to me. If it's a fudgy brownie, then I'll take any piece you give me. Because it's all good. All of this talk of food, it's sadly time to lurk. Have a good stream, everyone. Docky, thank you so much for bringing your friends over. I appreciate that. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. I think it went awesome. It's a home office place with about 4 or 6 employees, and they have a company dog, so it's a fit. The dog is the HR department. Excellent. So did you interview with the dog then? When will you find out? Fingers crossed for you. I'm excited about the prospect. It was just it was just me just barking on the patio for 30 minutes. Brilliant. Should be a day or two. Oh, good. Let us know as soon as you find out. I can't be the only one who's excited to know. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here, chat. I'm not quite hungry enough to be making dinner yet. We'll be back on Friday though. And Friday's a dinner stream, which is later than we normally go, but I figure it's Friday night, so that's fine, you know? Friday, we're gonna get started, I think I said 4:30? Yeah, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you are forgetful or you wanna be reminded, in the Discord, at the top of the channels, there's an events tab. That'll always have an updated list of what streams we have coming up and what time it starts. And I think it'll show you what time it is in your time. So it starts 4:30 p.m. Eastern. If you want to know when that is for you, go to the events tab in the Discord and it should automatically convert to your time zone. So yeah, 2 streams coming up. We're gonna make pizza and cocktails on Friday and butter tarts on Sunday. I'm gonna put the ingredients list for the butter tarts today. I'll probably ping the Discord for that so that everyone has the updated list. And if you want to join us, I will give you the ingredients list. If anybody needs any dietary substitutions, let me know and I can recommend what I think would work best for substituting whatever in the recipe. Good? That makes sense? That work for everyone? What a good day. What a good day, what a good week. Talked about Korean food and Kanara is making Korean noodles. Good, we haven't rated Kanara in a long time. Like a very long time. Tuesday. Oh, hello. Okay, Kanara is also food and drink streamer. She's lovely. She has a purple mohawk. It's badass. She's very cool. She's also an expert at preserving food. And that's not like, I'm not just like hyping her up. Like she is legitimately an expert in that field. That is her day job. She knows everything there is to know about preserving food. So if you've ever, you know, we like to talk about jars recently in this community, most of the Chainbrain community. She has all the information you need for jarring food. Preserving food of any kind, she's the expert. Legit college instructor, exactly. She is the lady to know and to talk to about that. So we're gonna go raid Kanara. If you like the vibes here, it's a very similar community vibe over there. She is one of my favorite people in the food and drink space. She's always got just like a very positive, kind energy to her, and I appreciate that. And she is exactly the same in person. Happy to report. So we're gonna go raid Kanara. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will take some photos once I can actually cut this into pieces. I'll take some photos and I'll report back on how delicious it tastes because I'm already assuming it's gonna be delicious. Make sure you're following on all the socials. Make sure you're in the Discord, and I will see you all on Friday for pizza and cocktails. See you then. Goodbye.